Welcome back to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. To be part of our super community and find out more about Eliances, visit www.eliances.com. Now, back to our super host, David Cogan, founder of Eliances.
You know, I'm always amazed by just what we learn from the people who come on the show and the route and the path and the journey that they got to where they are. We all can learn no matter what level we're at, whether we're starting in our profession or whether we've retired. There's always something to learn from others. And our next guest, by the way, she is a love, relationship, and world-class performance expert, Dr. Mamiko Odegard, who could be reached at drmamiko.com. That's drmamiko.com. We'll also have it on our website at eliances.com, the only place where entrepreneurs align. Make sure you go to eliances.com. She has over 30 years of experience as a psychologist and life and business coach. Her mantra is love yourself to success. And what makes her really unique is that she helps people to become transformed and get to their goals in hours and days. In fact, Dr. Mamiko, you're an international best-selling author of Daily Affirmations of Love and Overcoming Self-Sabotage. You work with professionals, athletes, entrepreneurs, and so many more, celebrities, and so on. How did you become passionate about love and really known as the Love Doctor?
I became passionate about love because it was easy. I'm married to the love of my life. And when I found my husband, Greg, over 40 years ago, then it was an unbelievable feeling to have somebody who totally gets me, who has my back, and who can show me love in so many different ways every day. And I was in such a state of bliss and ecstasy that I wanted everybody to know what it feels like to really be cherished, to feel like they're the most precious and most important person in the world, and to have that feeling each and every day. I wanted to spread that message of love so that everybody can have it.
Dr. Love, though, how do you do that? Did I get that right? Was it 4 years or 40 years?
40 years, over 40 years.
Is that possible?
It is.
How? How? What's the secret?
Well, the secret is that you make every single moment and day count. Even just ordinary moments. You want to be able to translate that into ways of showing love. And ways of showing love can be really simple. It can be a compliment to say, I'm so in love with you, or I'm so happy of our life together, or I'm so, blessed to have you. Or it can be just the simple hug. It can be a kiss. It can be just going to your favorite game or watching sports on TV and rooting together. So there are all kinds of everyday, ordinary experiences that become extraordinary over time, and that's how you keep that love and passion.
And again, you could reach Dr. Love at drmamiko.com. That's drmamiko.com. Also, we'll have it on our website, eliances.com, eliances.com. Now, you help people embrace their 3 I's, and that's irresistible, invincible, and iconic. Tell us about all of these I's.
Well, all of the answers and all of the strengths are within each of us. And first of all, we've got to start with ourselves. We can't wait for the other persons around us to make us feel better or to get us towards success, whether it's in business or life. But instead, we start with ourselves. And that's why if you can learn to be irresistible, meaning that you totally accept and love yourself, then guess what? You become a magnet of love, of attraction. Not only do you attract to yourself and become irresistible because you're having literally a love affair with yourself, but also with everybody you meet, including attracting great friends and your ideal clients. The invincible part comes about because we all have challenges and difficulties. And when you realize that you can overcome those, and at the end of overcoming each challenge, you get a gift, you get a strength, you get awareness, you get knowledge, you have different coping mechanisms, and you have blessings in your life that you never expected. And then the third is to become iconic. And that's becoming iconic now as opposed to waiting till we're just before we die. But it's the way that we show up. And that's how I define performance. It's the way that we show up now as being that best parent or best partner or really outstanding in our careers. We could do that in so many different ways.
And you're the international, we talked about, best-selling author of Daily Affirmations for Love and Overcoming Self-Sabotage. So Dr. Love, just share one secret maybe of something that we could do every day that our listeners could take away that really can help them daily. Just the one thing when they read your book and find out all of the other secrets, but what's the one thing you could share today?
So one of the things is that we tend to be critical of ourselves and others, and we're looking through eyes with judgment. And so the secret I want you to know about is something that I call conscious loving that I developed. And that's where you're able to begin to look at yourself and others around you through eyes of acceptance and eyes of love, so that it totally changes your life and changes your emotional reactions as well as your actions.
Isn't that what they say? All you need is love.
That's
love.
right. All you need is love.
All you need is love. I love it. How can someone, though, really give their self the gift of love? In other words, give their self the gift of love. What suggestions do you have?
So giving yourself the gift of love really, again, goes back to honoring yourself, totally accepting and loving yourself. For instance, so many of us carry shame. We feel like we're not adequate, we feel less than, we feel different. And the thing is, as long as we carry those, then we tend to sabotage ourselves. And so what we want to do is we want to change that to be our biggest fan, to be your own MVP. And once you have that mentality of doing that, you can accomplish anything.
Again, you can reach, we're talking with Dr. Mamiko, known as Dr. Love. You could reach her at drmamiko.com. Over 30 years of experience as a psychologist, life and business coach. Now, you talked about shame. Now, I think when people see you, they couldn't even imagine that you've ever had any shame in your life. You came to the U.S. when you were only 7 years old from Japan. What was that like for you, and how did you cope with, maybe, was there any shame that you felt?
Well, thanks for asking, David, because I instantly became ashamed when I came to the U.S. And the reason for that is because I didn't speak the language. I didn't know how to read or write. I looked different, and indeed, I felt different. And so as a result, kids, especially at that age in the early years, tend to tease and they tend to bully. And so I immediately became self-conscious to the point where I started making as many little different changes of myself, such as even changing the pronunciation of my name so that it was a little softer, from Mamiko to Mamiko.
Great. I'm glad. Thank you. Now I can pronounce it better too. So I appreciate it. Now you're listening to Eliances, the only place where entrepreneurs align, with me, the host, David Cogan, host of the Eliances Heroes show. And we've got Dr. Mamiko in our studio. You can reach her at drmamiko.com, world-class performance expert. In fact, you may even have the opportunity to reach Dr. Mamiko, aka Dr. Love, live at one of our many roundtables or grand tables at Eliances where entrepreneurs come together. In fact, Dr. Mamiko, what has it been like for you to be part of Eliances?
It's been just an incredible experience. It's unlike any other experience that I've ever had, because it's not about networking. It's truly about building relationships and supporting each other. And the type of people that are in Eliances every week are people that are in the tops of the field, where you would be so well connected and represented, and they have your back, and you really want to be able to serve them and to help each other be the best that you can be.
40 years, I'm still in shock. 40 years. I mean, that it is incredible. But what advice then do you have for those who want to have a better relationship, or maybe young adults to know what to look for in a partner or any relationship? Because I got to imagine part of it is finding that right person and stuff. How?
The best thing that you can do is to be able to change yourself. And what I want you to have is this secret formula, that self-love is equal to self-acceptance, which is equal to self-esteem, and it's equal to your success and happiness. And so in order to attract someone, you got to be someone that people want to be near. And my whole life has really been about accepting and loving myself to get through my shame, but it's also building relationships quickly. And so that's what you need, is that spark, is for you to feel your best self. And then you become that irresistible magnet, and you attract the people that are really healthy as opposed to the wrong sorts of people.
All you need is love. Well, Dr. Mamiko, you inspire and teach everyone to embrace their 3 I's: irresistible, invincible, and iconic. Dr. Mamiko, you're a hero. Go to drmamiko.com. This is David Cogan with Eliances.